the doctor has released me to be able to work, if I can let him come back. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Have a seat for a second.
Well, I can't have a seat. I'm in a hurry.
Well,
Yeah.
I actually done something big a few
Yeah.
years ago
Yeah.
in 2009.
Yeah.
I was out in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and they put a bomb in the back of my truck,
Oh my God.
and they activated it, and then
Yeah.
they put me all over news.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put me all over the news, so I'm basically known worldwide, internationally known worldwide, pertaining to being under the suspicion
Terrorist.
of terrorist.
What in the world? How did they not arrest you?
No, they never did arrest me.
Huh?
No, they didn't arrest me during that incident.
Yeah.
The following next afternoon they did arrest me, but they only arrested me for running a red light, in which I didn't even know that you could go to jail for running a red light. But it was Homeland Security coming out of Nashville, Tennessee.
What did they do when they found an explosive device in the back of your truck?
They didn't find one.
They didn't.
No, they did not find one.
They just said they did.
No, they didn't say that they did.
Yeah.
They found a red sleeping bag that they thought was filled full of TNT.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever gave them that idea is beyond me.
Somebody
but
just said that to
But
them.
they literally shut down the whole city. I'm talking about it's something like out of Hollywood.
Oh, my
and they
God.
come in there with freaking helicopters. They come in there with 18-wheelers. They come in there with robots, and they literally blowed up the back end of my truck.
They never charged you with anything?
Not then.
Okay.
That afternoon, because that went on all night long.
Right.
And then they finally kicked me out of the police car about 6 o'clock, realizing that there wasn't nothing other than a sleeping bag. In which I told them the whole time, I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing.
Right.
All I was doing was investigating them.
Well,
And basically that afternoon they arrested me for running a red light because I had gotten up there at the wrong time during the time that they was having a what do you call it when everybody runs?
Parade or they were
Marathon. They had a marathon
Right.
that was on the same weekend
Well,
that the bombing took place,
how did-
and because it was so full of people,
Okay,
they
hold
said
on.
that my life was going to be in danger if they let me stay out there.
Did you run the red light during the marathon?
I don't think I run a red light.
Well, whether you did or not, was there a marathon going on at the intersection that you crossed?
No,
Well, I don't know then.
no. I just know
But
this.
they-
I
bottom
just know
line-
this, that I had a Black Hawk helicopter looking at me with two big bombs on both sides,
Yeah.
pointing right at me.
Did you say anything on the internet?
No,
Then somebody has told them it's called swatting. Have you ever heard of swatting?
no, sir.
Swatting means they'll call up an agency and say, this individual, I have information, this individual
I'm Tennessean, got a Tennessee license.
has done something, and then they will send those people to check it out to see if you are have done that. They've swatted several people here recently.
Really?
Yeah, when did this happen?
That happened in 2009.
But bottom line, they never charged you with anything.
No.
The only-
But what it
the only
done,
way-
but what
yeah.
it done, because
Yeah.
of the internet being so
Yes.
strong, being so predominant,
Yeah.
it put me on a
Yeah.
web, a national
Yeah,
web,
and you know what?
to the point that I couldn't go nowhere. It didn't matter what
You'll
state.
never be able to fly.
It
or
was
anything.
it was coming into my workplace. I've been an auto body technician now for about 35
Yeah.
years,
Yeah.
and it was actually coming into my workplace to where I couldn't even get out here and get a
Have
decent
you
job.
tried to fly?
No,
They won't let you get on a plane, probably.
I don't know.
Yeah, they won't.
The thing about it is, my analogies was all correct. That there was something more than just 3,000 pounds of ammonium nitrate that created that damage,
Yeah.
and they've just now recently brought it
Yeah,
out
but did
to
you
the
say
public.
that online when you were talking in chat room or anything else?
The only thing I didn't
See,
do,
if
I
you
didn't
talk
do chat
about
things.
explosive online, they'll red flag you. If you're talking to a group, because they may have assumed that you had something to do with it since you knew the amount.
I didn't even know what the computer was in 2009.
I don't
I wasn't
know
on no chat room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was actually working in Oklahoma, and I went down there for a visit, and the next thing you know, I wind up with handcuffs on me, and the next thing you know, I wind up in the back of the police car,
Oh.
and the next thing you know, they're taking a robot and putting a damn bomb in the back of my truck and activating it and blow the damn back of the damn shells almost completely off the damn vehicle.
Oh,
then
my
three,
God,
then
man.
3 or 4 days later, yes, I'm serious. Then 3 or 4 days later, they went to City Hall. I said, "Y'all need to pay for this." I said, "I don't deserve this." Well, you need to go out here and get 3 estimates. So I went and got 3 estimates. I come back, and they still denied going to pay for the camper.
Have you got anything on paper that says that they flagged you?
In 1991,
Yeah.
I was on my way to Washington, D.C., and they stopped me in Wheeling, West Virginia, and a bunch of Secret Service agents working through the federal government made up a lie and said that I was on my way to Washington, D.C. at that time to take out George Walker Bush, that I was going to assassinate an American president.
Okay.
They pulled me through the mill. I had to go all the way to freaking Butler, North Carolina to go through a psychiatric study and go through this everyday endless thing, like in front of like 25 or 30 freaking doctors asking me all these freaking questions. Well, how'd you sleep last night? Did you have any dreams? Did you have any intentions
charge
towards
you
one?
with anything?
They charged me for attempted assassination of the United States president.
Did
That
they
was
not
it. That
put
was
you
it.
in jail?
No, because they didn't
Well,
have a
Lord.
case. They didn't have a case.
Yeah. They
Because I didn't.
then you
They
won it
just
or
brought
threw
up-
it out?
I guess they redeemed it or whatever
So
you want to call it.
what is your
but what it
question?
done, it put me on a bad list.
Oh, I know.
Because they
that's-
consider that a spook list.
Absolutely. You won't be able to fly or anything. There'll be a number of things you can't do.
Well, how
if
can
you're
I
on
get
it.
this cleared up? That's
You've
what I'm
got to
asking
get
you.
the information
How
that
can I get
shows
it?
that you're on it. You'll have to call an agency of the federal government. They'll be able to tell you. You can start off with Social Security. I don't know who you'd call really. You'd call.
Homeland Security, probably.
Well, or
Secret
either
Service.
that, or you would call the Secret Service or the DOJ, Department of Justice, who you call, and you tell them you'd have to have a record.
The
of
thing
what
about
that
it, the
says.
thing about it is the information that I was given to the Oklahoma federal authorities that this was a cover up. Guess what?
What?
It was a cover up.
Well, I know
There was more than just one
that's-
bomb that done that kind of damage.
Yes,
It killed
but that's not here
168
nor there.
people. I was in there as a journalist doing investigative
Yeah.
journalist work, and
Absolutely.
they don't like it whenever
Well, see-
you turn the tables around and then you make them look
Do
bad.
you have a press credentials?
No, you don't have to have press
I know you
credentials.
don't.
You don't have to have license.
I know you don't, but see, that's what they're doing. They're saying you're a lunatic because you're just saying that you're a journalist, that you're actually trying to do something else.
I was exposing them. I was
I know
exposing
you
them, and
are,
I did.
But that's
I did.
dangerous.
Yes, it is dangerous.
What you need to do is call the Department of Justice, see if they have any records on you.
Oh, they
If
got all kinds of records.
If they do, you need them all. You have a right to have
Under the Information
Absolutely.
Act. Under the-
Well, that and you can do your own pro se discovery, and if you do that, they have everything they have to have has to come to you.
Well, can I tell you this?
What's
I don't
that?
know how long you've been in Tennessee or how long you've been in Weakley
Well, I've
County.
been around here most of my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
It started right here in Martin, Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
David Moore.
I don't doubt it.
David Moore.
Yeah.
It started right here.
I've gotta go.
Right here in Weakley County.
Yep.
Take care of yourself.
Have a good one, sir.
Yep.